Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Spiritual Readings with Rev Jeanne, and that's me. Just while we're waiting for a few people to come on board, I'd like to ask everyone to share as much as possible. That helps us get our name out there, and that's what we need to do. Now, hi, ladies. Now, tonight we will be pulling a name, or Michelle will be pulling a name for us. And the winner will receive a free 15-minute reading. And that's as a thank you for sharing the way you folks do. That's our give back to you guys, because we do appreciate what you do. And we appreciate to have the people that come and watch us and participate. Also, we have Friday night circles every Friday evening at 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain. It's $10 a person. Everyone's guaranteed to receive messages. And last but not least, tonight, classes have been set for Monday, September 13th. Our beginning classes, a new beginning class will start Monday night, September 13th. It runs for about 10 weeks. If you're interested, let us know, and we'll get the information to you. So welcome aboard, and see if we got any more people coming on. Hi, ladies. All right. Lori Bauer, how are you? You know, Lori, I know you're usually asking for your husband. But tonight, there's a little woman here, and she's here for you, and she's got her hands like this in front of her. And all I'm hearing is, I'm so happy. Okay? I'm so happy. Something has just happened that she's saying that you're finally taking care of things. It's not meant as a slam or a negative in any way. Please understand that, Lori. But something that she's wanted you to take care of for a long time, it's being done. And she's saying she knows you're going to feel so much better when this is all done and over with. And I believe it has something to do with another member of the family, like there's been a falling out or something. But I see you coming together and sitting and actually talking. I hope you understand what I'm talking about, but please know that your family in spirit is very happy. They love you, and they are so glad that things are finally settling for you. She keeps saying it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, but it's better than not at all. So I'm going to leave that for now. God bless, hon. All right. Folks, for the new ones that are coming on, I don't choose who I read for. Spirit chooses for me. So the best way for that to happen is to keep your name in the feed with just a hi, an emoji, your loved one's name, whatever it takes. But keep your name in the feed, and there's a better chance of you being called upon, with your loved ones being here.
Jean Bethio is in here. She said to say hi and that she misses everybody in Circle.
Oh, we miss you. When are you coming home? I don't know. She may not want to come home after being out in California for a while. But anyway, we do miss you. And we'll be glad to see you. Eva 81. How are you, Eva? All right, Eva, there is a woman here. I don't know who it is. They don't tell me who they are. I can just tell you she feels like a grandmother or a great-grandmother. I want to say she's been in spirit. We just had a walking across again. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, I'm not, because that's spirit doing that, but just letting you know. Okay. Eva, she's about, I want to say average. There's nothing outstanding with her appearance. I want to say, average height, average weight. Very quiet though, because I feel like, it's almost she's tiptoeing in.
Yes.
And yes, this is for Eva 81. She's not quite sure what to say. It's like she's hemming and hawing, and she's doing this, and I don't know if I should do this or I should say this.
She thinks it's her grandmother.
Okay. Was she always that way? Very, I don't want to use the term wishy-washy, but
she hurt her mom.
When she had something of importance to say, she would do this. She would vacillate a lot, just, I don't know. Okay, come on. Okay. What I'm getting from her, Eva, is there was a lot of things I didn't understand then that I do now. The world is always changing. She's not proud of what she did. But at the time, she did the only thing she knew how. Does that make sense to you? Eva, if you could answer me, it would help. We are on a delay here, folks, on the program, so please just bear with us. Okay. I don't know that there's, all right. Okay. I don't know that it's an outright apology, but more that she's trying to explain herself. She's upset that the family is suffering. She's upset about that. She thought she was doing what was needed to be done at the time. She didn't have instructions. And I keep hearing, I'm not proud of the way I behaved, but I understand things better now that I didn't back then. There's tears running down this woman's face. I mean, she's genuinely sorry. Whether she says the actual words or not, she hasn't yet. But all she keeps saying, I was a different person now, or I'm a different person now. I believe it's an apology in as much as she can apologize, Eva. I hope that that's acceptable to the family. I'm not getting any reasons at this point in time. I just, like she keeps saying, she's not proud of herself for what transpired, what happened. But she can't change that.
Apologize. She needs to go to her mother and apologize.
Okay. Maybe she will at some point. I hope she does for the sake of the family. But, I can't say that that's absolutely going to happen. But we can all pray for that anyway.
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Yes, she can, Eva, but whether or not she does, I don't know. I'm not being told that. So talk to her. Same way that you would, if she was here in front of you, yes. Just talk to her. But if I can suggest, please, don't do it with anger. She's, whether it's you want to call it a level of apology or a level of something, just, she loves the family. She loves the family. But just say the prayers. Keep them going. She'll hear them. Talk to her, but not with anger. Ask her, please explain. I need to know, or we need to know. And maybe if you can't get it yourself personally, maybe she will bring it through on one of the evening shows. I can't promise that. I can only say it's a possibility.
And now she's
Okay.
confused.
All right. Okay. Wow. I apologize, folks. We have flies tonight. I left the back door open by accident for about an hour and a half tonight, and we have been inundated with flies. So if you see me swatting at them, that's what it's about. Okay. No, somebody up here.
You can't do that with me.
Oh, sorry.
You're touching things again.
Yeah, I know, but I have to this time. Not that way.
And you're touching things again. Mm. What did you do?
I don't know. Hold on here, folks. Just a minute. I was bad. That's what I did. Okay.
You can go back here.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Tammy Lynn. Tammy, are you still with us? You can come talk to me. It would help. Tammy Lynn.
Yep, there she is.
Okay.
Lynn or Lion?
I think Lynn.
Okay. Yep, there she is.
All right. Tammy, did you have a lot of pets growing up? Or did you have a love of animals, or do you work with animals? Something with animals.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, okay, I'm seeing
Yes.
animals all around here. And it's like they're coming in to say hi. Just kind of crazy. All right, there is a woman that walks in with them, and she's saying she never liked all the animals when you were little, and she was here. She didn't like all the animals around. She didn't think it was healthy. However, she's learned differently, and she's glad that you had them as the companions that you had, because she's saying she has that now. She never could have accepted it here in the physical world, but she does now, and she's developed a love of these animals. I hope that makes some sense in some way. She's also talking about, is your mother still living there? Because she's talking about, she's saying a mother now. I don't know if this is a biological mother, a stepmother, or someone that you just looked at like a second mom. This woman is talking about her.
Yes.
Okay, saying she's worried. She's saying something that this mother figure in your life, something, she's missing the boat. She's not doing what she's supposed to be doing because she's procrastinating. When I say she's missing the boat, it's because she was procrastinating when she could have gotten in a lot sooner. But she's saying, keep pushing her. Don't let her walk away, and don't let her pretend that things don't exist on a health level with herself. All she needs is a good physical or a good checkup. Whatever is going on, I don't know what it is. I'm not a medical doctor, but I do know that whatever is going on is very fixable. It's just there's a lot of fear around your mother right now.
Not being a mom to me. To her.
Okay, well, she's concerned about this mother just not doing what she's supposed to be doing. And it's like she literally needs to be pushed to do what's necessary, if that makes any sense. I'm going to leave that for now, hon. God bless. Hi, Tommy. Hi, Ethan.
Hi, boys.
All right. Boys, your Grandpa Jim's here. Ethan, he's proud of the way you're cooking and the way you've been helping Mom with that. And Tommy, he just looks at you in that uniform, that football uniform. He's got a smile on his face, but he's just shaking his head. You have to understand, when he was here, your grandfather was not a football person. But he's proud of you. He's proud of the changes. He's proud of the boys that you're becoming, or the young men that you're becoming. Excuse me. You're not boys anymore. Anyway, your Grandpa Jim still loves you. So is your Grandpa Bob. They're both, neither one of them really talked a lot, but they're both just kind of grinning. They love you guys. They miss you. Okay. Sorry, folks. I don't usually give messages to family members like that, but these guys are, that's important. All right. Karen Ann, Goldilocks. Hi, Karen. All right. Karen, are you planning some type of a trip? I'm not talking like a vacation, something that is normal for this time of year. Some type of another trip. I don't know if it's work. But I'm told that you have to slow down. You're trying to do too much at one time, and they know that you really want to do this thing, but they're saying really rethink it, because there'll be another, whatever this situation is, it'll be presented at another time. You can hold off a little while and just take those couple days and just relax. I almost feel like a fish out of water, and I don't even know why I'm using that term, Karen. But they're saying we are helping. We're doing everything that we can on our part. She says, but it's time for some people to pick up the ball too, meaning physical individuals. Wow, they don't usually come through like this. Karen, just know that she's saying that you have more of a handle on things than what you think you do. And they're proud of you. They love you. More than anything, they love you. I'm going to leave that for now. God bless. Okay. All right, Sheila Rich said your grandmother just passed. Was she a shorter woman, a little on the heavy side, round? She was always dieting. It's she was just, it became annoying to family members because it's all she ever talked about was her food, because she was really trying.
No, my godmother, her godmother.
Okay, well, this is who's here. I don't know. Have you been crying a lot, dear? Karen Ann?
No, Sheila Rich.
Or Sheila Rich. Yes, I'm sorry.
Shella.
Shella.
Chella.
Never quite sure how to put that, how to pronounce it.
A little bit, she says.
Okay. Because she's walking around with an old style tissue, the type that women used to carry with the lace all around the edges and the embroidery and all that. And she keeps walking around you, Shella, and she's like just dabbing at your tears, drying your eyes. She doesn't like that you've been upset. She said even one moment of tears upsets her. And she wants you to know that she's going to try to do what she can to straighten things out. I'm saying that because she's being very animated in the way she's talking. It's like she's saying straightening something out with her hands, you know, like a line to says, I'm straightening it out. She's doing everything she can. All she's saying is, please be patient. I'm kind of new at this. Okay? Her transition must have been very quick for her to come through it all at this point. I don't feel any more of a communication with her right now. But I want to say just give it some time. You know, folks, when people ask me about that, and this is for everybody actually, you know, how long, I've had many people saying, well, wow. Okay, please wait a minute. All right, I'm going to let that go for now. Sorry about that, folks. Sherry Wilson, how are you? Sherry, I have this really super big dude here, just kind of muscles his way through everybody else and just distracting me from anything else that I'm doing, okay? So I got to, do you know who this is, Sherry? If you could answer, it would help. In the meantime, when I ask people how long, you know, their loved ones have been in spirit, because everyone's always asking me about the transitioning time for people. And like I tell them, it all depends. You know, there's a lot of different factors that make up the time period that a person has to spend in transition between the physical world and the spiritual world. And there's a lot of deciding factors there. You know, it has to do with their spiritual state of mind before they pass, their acceptance of their passing. You know, there's just so many factors involved. Some people, if they're very accepting, if they've been on some type of a quest, and in other words, good people, most times their transition period is maybe a couple days, if that. I've seen others that it has taken a couple of years, not for any other reason other than the fact that they were having a hard time accepting the fact of where they were. Well, anyway, I'll leave that. Just please know that it's different for every person. It's the only way I can explain it. All right, tonight, Michelle is going to be pulling a name here in a little bit it's the drawing for the sharing. We ask everyone to share as much as possible, and by sharing this show, it's our name out there. It helps us a great deal. And as a thank you, on the last show of the month, which happens to be tonight for Wednesday nights, excuse me, we will be pulling a name for a free reading. Okay? So with that in mind, while I'm working on this next one, can you pull a name, please? Mm-hmm. All right. Christina Hayward. Hi, Christina. Christina, I'm seeing it's like there's a woman here. Very sure her face is stern looking, but I feel very gentle with her energy. And Christina, she's just pacing back and forth. I'm trying to figure out what she's pacing for. It may take me a few moments. But the look on her face isn't anger. It's not happy. It's not sad. It's just determined. Like this woman, she only spoke when something was determined or she felt very strongly. And I think at this point, this has to do, Christina, with the male figure around you. She's saying you need to be aware of everything, not just half the message. But she's saying things aren't always the way it seems on the surface. Don't let it bother you. It's kind of like a mixed message, and I apologize for that. She's saying the whole family loves you. They're going to support you in whatever decision you make. But just know that the decision you make is going to be determining the outcome. Okay? I'm going to leave that for now. Wow, that was a little strange. God bless, Christina. Hopefully it can make some sense to you. And that's the other thing, folks. The Spirit tells me, even though the messages don't make any sense to me a lot of times as I'm giving them, they're telling me that you will understand it. If not right this moment, you will at some point later this evening. That's just the way it works. I don't know why. Okay. Is it Peg Haley or Hallie? I'm not pronouncing it right. I apologize. Okay, Valerie.
Here, this is the name I picked.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'll announce that when I'm done with this one. Valerie, I feel. Is Valerie Ellerby? There's 3 people here. 2 gentlemen, 1 woman. One of the men is dressed in like an old style suit. The other gentleman, he's dressed. Wow. I want to say they're not everyday clothes, but it's not a suit that he's wearing. He's just dressed very nicely. Dark hair. And he's teasing about the fact there isn't a white hair in there. Because he's literally showing. And the woman. Hopefully, I'm sorry. The woman here, she's thin, very, very thin. Okay. Well, Valerie, have you, may sound like a weird question, but have you been dancing lately? Hi, Cora. Okay, well, either way, they're saying, when you learn the proper steps of the dance, everything comes together. But it's that way in all things. You need to remember that. It's almost, oh, you missed it. The screen again just went, okay. Something that you're trying to accomplish, Valerie, you need to stop and look at your surroundings and remember the process of how you got there, and it will help you to take the next step. And I also feel just in a wash, a tremendous amount of love all at once, and it's like coming in a wave and then just moving on. It's a good feeling, but just know that your family loves you. Okay, folks, she has chosen the name for the free reading, and it is Gary Neubauer. I think that's how it's pronounced. Gary, congratulations. Give me a call tomorrow, or either later tonight or tomorrow, and we can set up a time for your free reading. It's a free 15-minute reading. They're the type of readings that we do like at fairs and so forth. Okay.
Yeah, an actual $40 reading.
Yeah. Lisa Alt. Lisa, this is strange. Okay, all I want, I just had to grab the chair and feel like I have to keep myself from tipping over. Lisa, have you been in a boat, or do you have access to a boat that you go out in? I'm not talking like, the big cruise ships, or even, one of a nice ski boat that you use. I want to say like a rowboat, not a canoe, but a small like rowboat. I know this is a strange question, and I do apologize for that. Okay, then obviously it's symbolic. There's a situation around you that it's like you're not sure which way to go, and it's like back and forth, and that's what the balancing act is in this boat. Know that at some time it's going to tip because you can't keep everybody happy. The biggest problem you're having right now is trying to make a decision because you don't want to hurt anybody. That's a wonderful way to be, and more people should be like that. But Lisa, sometimes in order to enact the changes that you need to bring through something that would normally feel awkward or negative. Give it with love, and you can do that, and you won't have to worry about tipping over or losing everything. That's the feeling of loss, of losing everything if you tip it too far. But Spirit is saying you need to tip this boat a little bit, meaning life. You need to tip. Some people are going to be upset, but it's going to help the ones it's supposed to help. I hope that makes sense. I know it's kind of long and drawn out. But again, I have to give it with the way it comes in, folks. Hi, Laura. All right.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Okay, thank you, Lisa. Like I said, it's something that's coming. I know that.
Nothing on the horizon yet.
All right. Is it Jessel J? Jessel J? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Are you still here?
Just Jay.
Yeah, can I call you just Jay? It would be easier.
I think the last J.I. is just Jay. I think he was on here before and he said it was just C. Jesse
J.
J.
Okay.
Just J.
Okay. Is there an educational situation around you right now? Going back to school? Either going back or re-entering the school force. Like the workforce, only the school force. If you could answer me, it'd help because we're just the way things are coming through symbolically a lot tonight. All right. Jesse, watch your step. Tread carefully. And don't be applying for a job if you're not.
Not directly.
All right. Well, just remember that they're talking about this, okay? Maybe. Which tells me you're going to be applying for something. Don't worry about the past. Just be honest, be upfront, and you'll be okay. But whatever this is, you're going to be very successful at it. And I see that as coming as a surprise to you because it's something you've never thought you'd do before. Even I don't know what that is. And even if you don't know right now, just remember it. You will. You will remember it soon. Okay? God bless. All right. Okay. I'm asking, Cora. I know your dad was here for your boys a little bit ago. Just hang in there, okay? Okay. Where is it? Terry Durham. I don't know who you're asking for, but all I heard loud and clear in a male voice is, I'm right here. Will you pay attention? He's getting, I don't mean that to be rude, okay? It's just the way he's talking, and he's not even talking at me. He's yelling at you. Did you have a communication problem when he was here in the physical world? I don't mean to bring up something if it was uncomfortable, okay? But he's saying there's lots of things he wants to say. Lots of things he wants to say, but he has a hard time finding the right words. He's asking that you be patient with him, and he said he's going to find a way.
About time.
He's going to find a way to get through for you. All right, just give him time, okay? A lot of love coming from him. I'm going to leave that for now. Okay, Cora. Love you.
Love you too.
Peg? Haley? I believe this is a mother. She has her hands clasped in front of her chest, and she's so excited. She is just so excited, and I'm hearing, I miss you so much. She says, I'm there a lot. She's been spending a lot of time with you and the family, primarily with you, because she keeps saying she knows your heart is hurting. And that bothers her. She just wants you to know that she's right here, right now. And I'll stay here as long as you want me to. Peg, you just need to learn how to listen for her. You know, after a nice quiet meditation, just listen with your heart and your mind. Don't listen with your physical ears, and you'll be able to hear her. You'll be able to sense her. All right, and that's for anyone. When there's someone that you really, really want to see or spend time with or just have a communication with, you can communicate with them too. That's what our classes are all about. But even still, just by learning to listen other than with your ears, you'd be amazed at what you'd be able to hear, okay, coming from spirit. It's a wonderful thing. I know I truly enjoy it, and it's what helped keep my sanity throughout the years. All right. Ann Johnston.
She said, is she whole again? She had Alzheimer's. When they get there, they're all better. When they get there, they're whole again.
There's no issues that, whatever issues happened here in the physical world, illness, accident, whatever, none of that is present when they cross over to spirit.
Right. They're whole again.
Okay, it's like they're happy, they're good.
Yes.
All right, you're asking for Sarah. And all I'm getting very loud is, Mama, not right now. I have to take care of her first, and I'll come see you soon, I promise. I love you. She's helping a friend or someone else in the family. No, this woman isn't in the family. She's saying she's just helping a friend right now who's having a really bad time. and she'll be back. Give her a little bit of time. If you think about it, she's saying she didn't have a lot of friends before she passed. But the one that she did have, she needs to help the most right now.
Is there any other family for her tonight?
Not tonight, no. No, I'm sorry, Ann. But just know Sarah will be here. And yes, she is whole and complete. She's the caring, loving person that you knew. It's okay. She's well, she's happy. Well and happy, and
Peg Haley was the one asking about for her mother, if she was well and healthy. It was Peg was just before.
okay. It's also with Ann.
Okay.
It's not unusual for one message to be for more than one person either.
You know, but we were just finishing up Peg when she was asking if her mother was whole and healthy, and then we went right into Ann. So I believe Sarah was
Okay.
but I think Sarah was. She's healthy. Either way, she's very healthy and whole again too. Yes, and helping others.
Okay. Folks, the winner tonight was Gary Neubauer for the free 15-minute reading. If I haven't seen him on here.
He's seen.
Okay. All right. Then he knows he can give me a call either later tonight or tomorrow, and we can set something up.
Yes.
Preferably tomorrow. Nan M. Okay, Nan, if I brought to you a big, what do they call those, Ferris wheel, and a fair-like atmosphere, would that have a special memory for you? The reason I'm asking is because there's a man here, and he's that does, okay. There's a man here, and he's dressed like see, I'm getting confused here. I'm getting like pictures of a circus and pictures of a fair at the same time. Because I want to say the ringleader or the one that's conducting the show. He's welcoming you into that memory, Nan. There's things there that you have to remember, people that you have to remember. Remember how you felt then, and then look at how things are now in your life, and you'll understand why you need to put a smile on your face and just know that it's okay. I hope that makes sense to you. The Ferris wheel and all that was just to bring through a memory of a time in your life, of a happening. Okay. No. Cherie Rivera. Hi, Cherie. Did your mother love to cook? More baking than actual cooking. In fact, when it came to cooking, she didn't like it at all, but she would bake for hours at a time. Would you know who I'm talking about? There's just this little woman here, and she's baking up a storm. It's like every countertop, every surface that can have baked goods cooling, freshly made and cooling, it's covered. Okay. All I'm seeing, I'm not getting a verbal message from her. All I'm seeing is a big smile on her face. And just, she keeps motioning, you can come in and you can sit and visit. But she said she's busy. She has work she has to get done. She was always like that, though. Anybody wanted to talk to her, they knew they could go and sit in the kitchen and talk to her for hours. I really feel like a mother or a grandmother with her.
Yes.
It's like anybody, they'd just walk in the kitchen, sit while she was working, and talk away. She wants you to remember that, Cherie. She wants you to remember how easy that was to talk to her. And she's saying it still is. It's still just that easy. Please remember that. Okay? Her ears and her heart are always open to you. He said, you just have to say the words, and she can hear. I hope that helps. Cherie, in case there's an issue with you getting the whole message, if you, most times when this replays, when it rewinds or whatever it does, or resets, and it plays, it'll be there, okay? Everything that you missed or you think you've missed. And Cherie Wilson, I don't remember the message that I gave you, but I believe I would have finished it on some level. Please double check, and I'll double check here as well. You know, I don't like to leave anybody hanging, but sometimes Spirit is just that quick. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us this evening. We are out of time. I just wanted to remind people about Friday Circles, Friday evenings at 7:30 p.m. at 48 Main Street in Fort Plain, $10 a person. It's a wonderful way to experience spirit communication yourself. Also, our new psychic development and mediumship classes are scheduled to start Monday, September 13th. Okay, folks, hopefully see some of you tomorrow night.
Yes.
I will be on Facebook at 8 o'clock with
2 questions for $10.
Yeah, 2 questions for $10. Boy, I'm tired tonight. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's why I'm here.
All right. 2 questions for $10 tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Also, I believe there is someone in the roster from last week. Okay, Sherry, I'll see what I can do, okay? I honestly, I don't know.
I don't know what happened either, but we'll check it.
I'll see what I can find out, okay? God bless. Thank you, folks.